Okay, so Aphrodisiac is here today talking to Jazz Lintott. Hello, Jazz. Did it
Hey, yeah, do you know
Jazz
what?
hands.
I get it a few times. I get it a few times. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to to chat with me today. It's a pleasure.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, are you still floating? Because
Do
it
you
was
know
like a
what?
clean sweep across the board at the Black British Theatre Awards last week.
Yeah, it was. Do you know what? It's yeah, I am still floating a bit because for one, it was just an incredible evening. Just to be a part of it, to be amongst it. That was just amazing. To have so many people there, to have a community there, and all that talent that was in the room, and all those people supporting each other. That alone was it was just a real special. It's the first time I've been, and it was a real special feeling. So a huge hats off to the BBTAs for what they managed to pull together. And then to go on and win, all three awards that we were up for was just it was just a real special evening. So yeah, I'm still floating a bit.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it was really great, and like you say, all that talent in the room, and everyone supporting each other. I've never actually seen that before. I've been
Yeah,
in and around theatre for a long time, and everyone was sort of cheering everyone else on, and it was fantastic.
yeah, it
So
really was.
how does it feel to get such acknowledgement for your work? Because it's a phenomenal achievement, and it was a little known story. And
Yeah.
how did you come across it? I mean, what started it all off?
Well, the backstory to it's the whole thing from the story of the play itself is an amazing story. The backstory of how it came about is also an amazing story. Um, it started off with really so my grandma used to have like a greengrocer corner shop in Queen's Crescent, and my mum used to work in there. So when she was 11, she was working behind the tills, and it was next door to a really legendary boxing trainer called George Francis, who trained a lot of world champions, including Frank Bruno, and then before that, John Conti and Frankie Lucas, the subject of the play, also trained with him and John Conti and Clinton McKenzie and Winston McKenzie at the time. And they used to finish their training and used to pop into my grandma's shop to buy their half a pound of ox's tongue and milk. So my mum always knew them from then. Didn't know them, but knew them from coming into the shop. And at the time that she was doing her masters in writing, she had to do this short story about food, and it just reignited her memory of Frankie Lucas when he used to come into the shop. So she wrote a little short story on that, which won an award. And then fast forward towards the end of the year, I was also doing my masters at the time, and my mum decided to turn it into a short film because for my masters I had to either do a dissertation and write 12,500 words or make a short film. So I went with that version. um, so we made the short film, and the short film amazingly went on to win a couple of awards as well. Not so much here in England, but in America and Canada, it won some awards.
Okay.
And after that, we was like, we really need to, let the family know that we've done this short film about him.
Mm.
And through, it's one of our friends, the other producer, Frank Scully, he said that between him and his mate Dave, there's no one in London that they don't know. So we told him
Yeah, I
to,
agree with that.
yeah, Frank as well. There you
Yeah.
go. um, so so he put into his Facebook Frankie Lucas's son's name, and it came up as that they had mutual friends. And within 10 minutes, we were on a three-way call with him and let him know. And then he set up a meeting with his dad because his dad was still alive. And at that point, everyone thought that he'd passed away. So to find out that he was alive was just amazing.
Brilliant.
So we went to meet him. We interviewed him. He set us up with John Conte, the McKenzie brothers, loads of boxing familiar faces. And then we spent the next 8 or 9 months interviewing everyone. And then my mum went off and wrote the play, and then here we are now collecting these awards for it, and it's just unbelievable. It really is unbelievable.
Absolutely brilliant. Was the film called Going for Gold as well?
Yeah, the film's called Going for Gold. So if you type in Going for Gold, Frankie Lucas onto YouTube,
Yeah.
it will come up on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
you'll
I'll do
find it on
that.
there. Yeah, yeah. We made it as part of my dissertation. So we
Mm.
again, much like this project, this whole project's come about as a project for love. And much like that with the short film, it was all my friends. I have a bit of a background in production, so it was all my friends just doing it for free. So yeah, what you see is all done for free. But it shows you the story. It's a great story.
Excellent. So I understand you're planning to take the production on tour.
Yes, we are. So we've got a tour planned at the minute. We've got quite a few venues booked. We've got a couple more to secure. But we do have a tour booked. So we'll be going to Derby, Leicester, Bristol, Wolverhampton, and then back to London. So we're going to be doing that next year, which we're excited for.
Okay, it'd be nice if you could go to St. Vincent.
Well, we are actually. We yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same too. We're doing we're actually so Frankie's obviously he's from St Vincent. We got invited to the embassy last week for St Vincent's Independence Day. So we had a great chat with them. So we're gonna take it to St Vincent as well. We're also planning to take it to Barbados because Jean, who was Frankie's partner, she's from Barbados and she's an integral part to the story, and she's a main part of the play. So I've already set up the wheels in motion for that, and fingers crossed, I'll be able to come to a deal with a network provider out there to stream it to all the Caribbean islands. So the plan is to really get as many people as possible to see the play.
Oh, it's fantastic. Big plans.
Yeah,
And
big play.
a
Well,
busy
listen,
2024. Yeah.
yeah, you have to dream big. Do you know what I mean? You have to dream big because there's no other way. What's the point in dreaming if it's not for big?
Absolutely. So, apart from the tour, what's next for you? In
Well,
an
for
acting
me,
sense or in a production sense, what's next for you?
well, the main focus right now is, it's not easy pulling all of this together. We just found out that we actually got knocked back from the Arts Council, which is I don't know why, but so found out we've got knocked back from that. So I'm currently speaking to a few different people, working different avenues because we have got the tour booked. So now we need to get the money to do it, and it will happen. Will definitely happen. So I'm working hard with the team to make that happen from the play side of things.
Saying about the Arts Council knocking you back. Do they know that you won these awards? Did you update them?
We haven't updated them yet. We won International Fuse Best Play Award before this, which was mentioned in it. But aside from the awards, the story itself is just such a phenomenal story, and all the stuff that we're doing around it. We've created a whole outreach program to help young people. A big part of Frankie Lucas's story was mental health problems due to a lot of the setbacks and prejudice that he received.
Yeah.
So we've set up a whole outreach program. We've partnered with a mental health charity to create these programs. So we really had everything there, but we continue and still we rise, and we will make it happen. So aside from the play, I've been chatting to Rachel about his book Iced, which he's turned into a play. So hopefully I'll be taking part in that next year. And then I've also, at the end of last year, I was part of a really great film that Lionsgate put together. And I play Luke Evans's best friend in it. It's a gritty Brooklyn thriller. So I'm really looking forward to that. That should be out at the end of this year. And called £5 of Pressure.
Oh, what's your Brooklyn accent like?
Get the hell out of here. Well, you got to put me on the spot for. Jeez. Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
It's probably a bit better than that.
I look forward to hearing more about that. Do you have, is there an email address or a website if anyone wants to donate to the cause to get Going for Gold up and running and on tour? Where can people donate some funds to help you out?
Yeah, so as of next week, so where are we now? We're on Tuesday. So yeah, by next Monday, we'll have something on our website. So that'll be Monday the 13th, I think it is.
Okay.
We'll have something on our website, which gives people information. The website is goingforgoldplay.com. On there, it will tell you all about Frankie Lucas, all about the story, everything that he went through. There are also links to the audience responses, and there's actually a link to our YouTube channel, which people can see the play on there. Again, this was all done through love, so it's not we use two cameras, but obviously it's nothing like being in the theatre. So we are doing it next year. So I would urge people to keep their eye out. And next Monday we'll also have a link on there for people to subscribe to our mailing list, so that you can get discounted
Excellent.
rates on tickets if you sign up and give us your contact details, so that we can contact everyone first when tickets go live, and they'll get a discounted rate.
Fabulous. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
thank you
yeah.
very much. It's
No
been great
worries
to
at
meet
all.
you, and congratulations again. I mean, what a wonderful achievement, and the future looks so bright, and really happy for you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I just also want to say to because a few people have messaged me
Yeah.
since then, and I'm 37 now, and I've been acting since I was about 15, 16, something like that. And there are times where, it's not easy. And to be honest with you, if you're a creative, a lot of the times it's not easy, because you don't always get the breaks that you think you should,
Mhm.
even though you know your talent inside, and you know what you're capable of. And to anyone who's sort of listening, who understands that struggle or is just starting out in acting, I just want to remind people that if you believe in yourself, you can make things happen. And if doors get shut, make your own doors. Make your own doors and create your own opportunities. And especially for actors who are just starting out, you know, it's really not an easy industry, and people often take not getting the role as a rejection. And I just want to let people know, the younger actors, that not getting the role isn't a rejection on you. And often it can come down to they've already cast the parents and you just don't quite look like their child, or they've already
Yeah.
cast a sibling. It's not a reflection of your talent, and it really can come down to the most minute things. So don't take it as a rejection. Just know that you will get more no's than you'll get yeses. So don't give up and just keep going with it.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful advice. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. Thanks so much, Nicole. And I really, really appreciate the interview, and really appreciate Aphrodisiac and all you guys do.
Thank you.
All right, amazing. Thanks a lot.